And now, a hush is falling over the audience, which fills our studio tonight. The house lights are being dimmed, and the show goes on. Hello? Hello? I saw the smoke of your chimney. Hello?
Who's out there?
Storm caught me unaware. Horse slipped ways back, broke a leg, had to put a bullet in her.
What's your name, son?
Clayton. Father. Clayton Briggs. Friends call me Clay. I'd count you among them.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Mr. Briggs.
Thank you. Thank you.
Didn't mean to startle you. The wind took it. Hands ain't as strong as they once was. Stew's on the hearth.
I didn't think to find any living soul in the storm, much less a kind one.
Some Winchester you got there. 94.
Yes, sir, it is.
You beaut. Man,
Careful now.
won't point at nothing I don't want killed. Keep them unloaded inside the church.
Of course. Aiding with the long gun.
Warned always a priest. Fires in the back. You get warm. Get warm shortly. Your mare have a name. Whiskey. Warm you up.
Obliged.
Fell downhill style. instills it surely knows his business.
Came out from Tennessee. Fortune ran out back east. Figure there may still be gold enough in these hills to make it go. You got family in this country?
All silver claims in these ones.
Well, I ain't picky. Hard worker and a quick study. Apologies if I was prying. Just got a curious streak.
No family to speak of. Married once. Ohio.
Condolences.
Flagstone upon the path to the Lord.
What were you before?
What do you mean a four?
Nothing by. Just passing time, honest.
Getting my age is a lot of a four is all. Been a child. Apprenticed to a smith till the wind broke my arm and never set right. Bridegroom, widower, outlaw. I'm guessing that's what you meant for. Like I said, weren't always a priest.
That ain't none of my business, Father. I truly believe all is forgiven by the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, whom you faithfully...
Murder. Said I murdered my wife.
You didn't.
Well, not my wife, no. Tell that a fella seen your mug on a board.
Ain't still on the land?
Made my case to a lawman in Devil's Gulch. Not as bad as the moniker suggests. Stalwart constable he was, and his duty would have done, no regard to his taste on the matter. I told him she died, so I left. Didn't tabulate. Someone killed her. Don't know who. Follows twant me. Done shameful things, but ain't never been alive. Didn't expect his credulity. Got a photographer of her.
Pretty. What's happening?
Told him, I ain't robbed no stagecoach, plundered no trains, stole a single horse, nor nary a mule. I drink some, never leading a fisticuffs, whoring, or any transgressions of the Lord's commandments. He knew it for true, count I had done, but it had been on the goddamn notice. Wanted $700 alive. Well, that's his grace for you.
Make no sense.
You're the head of the deputy. Supposing I had done, thinking I'm the only son of a bitch off this beloved, fled to unsettled
You
lands.
certainly ain't.
How many bills been posted for him? Fellas killed their wives, ran to the territories. You seen them, right? Not many, maybe. Whosoever hung my likeness in that modest of rogues' galleries weren't seeking justice for the mothers. Did you see him, says I? It hung itself, I suppose.
What was her name?
Julia. Grew up upon a farm, not no senator's daughter. $700 paid to be rendered to the courts of California for a crime done in Ohio. Says I spoke honest. You do me the same kindness. Tell me true. That don't make no sense, do it? Kept his own counsel, but
Cut you loose?
walked me right on a train to convey me to my doom. Claim his reward, and I held no grudge for it. Clammed too in a pine box.
What then? You escaped?
Fixing to. Hell, you already think me an old fool spinning yarns.
What happened? I won't judge you. I won't judge you foolish. Who's Clint? No harm in a tall tale.
I told you, I ain't no lie.
Shoot. Should've brought my fiddle. You ain't got one, do you?
Swap for whiskey. Fingers are too stiff.
Damn. I am right-handed.
Clement Shaw. Lord rest his hand upon him. We was as to brothers since the war. Got mixed up with a fella named Dusty. Said he had a gal back east. Paid to each of us near as much as the price on my head for, strange enough, another head. Maeve something.
Whose head?
Damned if... An engine skull cased in gold. Took it from Pinkerton's in Ute territory. Dusty. Don't believe I ever witnessed him take an aim that didn't come out true. Clem caught one through the arm. Seen worse. The damn fool got greedy. Tore a tooth from that skull. Strung it around his neck. And the wound went sour. Now, Dusty meant for us to go to Denver, lay low while he ran all the ways New York and back. But Clem needed a doc.
So, you went to Devil's Basin?
To a basin? What? Devil's Gulch, I said. How'd I come across that? You been?
No, Father.
Heard tell then.
Must have. Can't say when.
Doc couldn't save him. Got pinched, little nothing town, middle of nowhere, but had my picture posted.
What about Dusty? And the skull?
He's on the train of his own volition. He shoots blind in the head and heart. Busts in, uncuffs me. I take the deputy's iron, start toward the engine. Wham! Oh, we just come from. Well, hand to God, there was the deputy, dead, but meant was violence. How sad? You need another tipple?
No. No, Father. I think I'll...
No quibbles for a dead constable calling for blood, speaking in diabolical tongues.
What'd he look like?
Huh?
Dusty. I'm having a hard time putting him together, is all.
Was a Haitian, I suppose, a Creole, some French way he spoke. Dark in complexion and temperament both. Educated, at least more than I, which, well, he knew the score. Deputy didn't mind being shot no more. Thing drove an arm straight through an aged lady. She hangs there, stands up straighter than the moment prior. Clem hollers, "Where is it?" Well, weren't Clem asking? Not no more.
You stopped the train? I'm not doubting it, mind. I just don't see how that helped none.
Jammed up the door to the engine. Threw that regulator wide open. The engineer meant to protest, and Dusty killed him in cold blood. Scrambled up on top of the cars. Jumped. Train ran off. Faster and faster. Hit a bend. Whole line skipped the tracks down into a ravine. Broke my damn arm a second time.
Dusty. And the skull?
Mighty went back for it. Ain't crossed paths since.
What about the mountain? You said you ain't on the land. And you said you ain't alive.
Ain't on the lam. Been stood right here for quite some time.
thing crosses from beyond the veil of death, what's falling into a ravine gonna do to keep it from coming right back?
What do you suppose happened then, Clayton?
I'm not one for making up stories.
Marm ain't told you. Might unfriendly that, giving sanctuary and all.
How you figure it?
Rifle didn't smell of powder. Ain't shot no horses now. Curious, but not about my name. Couple of things aside. It ain't in the chest. You're welcome to look.
I'm welcome to do whatever I goddamn please.
We didn't jump. Ain't no ravine. You're right enough. I really don't like lying.
Back up. To the door. Keep it closed.
Made way across the tops of the horse car. Unhitched it. Train did derail. But it weren't the idea.
Where is it?
Rode the horses near to death getting back to Devil's Basin. Came in noontime. Sheriff had his gun on me. Dusty fixing to pull it on him. The youth called it off.
Who?
Dressed English, spoke English, dancing spider. That don't sound Ute to me, but
You give it to him?
of course not. No good missing a tooth. Stop pointing that thing at me. Point it somewhere else unless you want to sit here with my stinking corpse. I'll tell you where it went. If you're still inclined, you shoot me at your leisure.
Sure. Yeah.
Where's the deputy? Where's the skull setter and so forth? Till over the ridge come Clement. His wake held a whole train of wailing corpses. You ain't never been to Devil's Basin, cause it ain't there no more. Got the skull, got its attention. Dusty flips up his eye patch, aims down the length of his rifle, and shoots that tooth right from his goddamn head. Right where Spider were waiting. Can't kill what's already dead, but Dusty's a nuisance. Don't matter how good you shoot when you're out of bullets. Where? Spider took us to an old mine. Something about being underground. Melt some gold, stone, crucible. Thing came storming in. Spider held his ground long enough to make a seal. Then Clem was just a corpse again. Spider went soon after. Buried them both down in the dark.
I already looked there.
Of course you did. Figured Marm did too. Devil's Basin wasn't 40 miles from here. I figured Silver would do the trick. Just as well.
Take me to it.
Middle of blizzard. Snow's treacherous on this hill.
I'll wager it.
Was it Marm sent you?
Quiet.
Ain't a body of heroes. And if there was none fool enough to bother in this. I never met her. I'd never even seen her.
Wasn't Marm who sent me.
But you know her. What's she like?
Big, not from indulgence. Tall, thick for a woman. Unnatural, if you ask me.
Well, I'm asking.
German, aggressive and full of sauerkraut and
Told you, she was treacherous.
Don't run. I still got a line on you. I said, don't move, goddammit.
I ain't running. Trying to drag your sorry ass from the drift. A priest's line don't include leaving men to freeze. Even them that draw a bead on you. You stand.
Sure.
They came to a shaft, rough hewn in the mountainside. Marlow lights a torch and leads them into the black.
How much you expect to get for it?
Some.
That's a lot of trouble for some.
Ever get a good look at Dusty's eye?
Warranted to get downrange of them.
The iris was replaced with one of gold, and he could see across the valleys, and he was standing on the other side. And yes, shoot better than any man living. The patch wasn't an affectation. Seeing so much hurts a great deal, I'm told.
Give someone the skull. Stick gold in your eye.
Well, it's different for everyone.
The darkness presses ever closer against the light of their torch. Sounds cease to answer in echoes, swallowed whole by the night beneath the mountain.
We're here. Hold this. Put a shoulder to it.
Clay goes for his gun, but too slow. Marlow sends him sprawling down several steps into the chamber. Clay trips over something before making it to the door. Marlow!
Weren't always a priest.
Marlow makes the sign of the cross.
O Christ, whose blood and sweat thou didst suffer in the Garden of Gethsemane, have mercy on these blessed souls. Have mercy on them.
Clay sees that he's tripped over a dried corpse, one of several. He steps over it and walks toward the skull. Close now, he nearly has it. The dead man drags him back to the ground. And with obsidian teeth, tears out Clayton Riggs' throat. The old priest repents for what sins he can. For those he can't, he hopes his vigil might clear the debt of his soul. In the icy grip of winter, his prayers become more fervent. Though he deserves to be counted among their number, please, Lord, may the damned spend another age of the world sealed beneath stone and earth. If he is heard,